readers. Welcome back to Books I Read. I'm Sheila and I'm so glad you're here. I have my husband Steve.
Hello. Hello.
And as you have read the title, you know this is section 5 of the Institute of our Buddy Read. I do have the tea from IKEA. The green tea, lemon, and pine flavored organic. Green teas, natural flavoring, lemon peel, organic. Oh, isn't that a pretty cute little tea bag? I did take a sip of my daughter's last night. Oh, it smells good. She put milk in hers though, so I don't know if that'll make a big difference. We'll find out. How about that? We do have the dogs in here. So, you want to say hi, Tanner?
Hey, it's Target.
It's Tanner. Ew. You did it again. You're always licking me. Why? Breathe so heavy and your breath smell. You need a little dental bone.
Needs a Tic Tac.
You need a Tic Tac or something. Because your breath stink. I need to do his hair. Alright, anyway. That's besides the point. We are on section 5, which is called Escape.
Yeah, man.
You gonna start us off, babe?
Am I gonna start us off?
I'll start us off.
You start us off.
Alright, so they were doing more tests on Luke. And before they do those tests, Harry comes out. The big kid, Harry.
Yeah.
He comes out and he's having a seizure or something.
He's all freaking messed up.
Yeah, he's all messed up. And he's all like, I don't know. It's like he's having a seizure. That's all I can say. He's violent. And I don't think he actually realizes what he's doing. One of the twins gets knocked around in the process.
Yeah, he hits her and flings her into a wall.
Right. And, you know, when they're telling the kids, you know, the kids, well, first the kids are standing there going, is he dead? You know, are they dead?
Well, they end up, like, using the shock stick on him because he was so freaking out of it.
Yeah.
And then they look at him, they think he's not breathing, then they look over at that little girl and they're like, her head's on wrong because she looked kind of wrong. Right. Her eyes were blank, and I guess she supposedly had blood coming out of her mouth or whatever.
I don't know, but obviously they're dead, but they're telling the kids they're not dead, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. A lot happens, I felt like, in this section with Luke, because, and you know, what's going on in the Institute, a lot is going on. Avery's still communicating with Kalisha. Yeah. And, you know, Avery's telling him, you know, hey, look, you know, you got to do this, you got to do this, see if you can do that, you know, to talk to Kalisha, to talk to Kalisha. And what else? There's more tests.
Luke gets more, he gets more tests. They put him in that dunk tank.
Yeah, he goes in the tank, and he keeps telling them he can't read their minds, but he can. And then... he starts walking around looking at the place. Like, he goes up in that... Oh, yeah. He starts walking around looking at the cameras and noticing, you know, these things are all dirty, blah, blah, blah. And he's thinking, you know, nobody can see me, nobody can hear me, nobody monitors them anymore, blah, blah, blah. Right. And, what was it? The caretaker lady, she's like... Well, yeah, she finds out
She walks him over there thinking that the things aren't working... Right. And here they are working. Right. They can't see real well.
Yeah, the head lady hears Maureen talking to Luke and Avery about Harry and the twins.
Right.
Good thing she didn't hear anything else.
No doubt, right?
But anyway, the big highlight, obviously, of this section was Luke escaping. Yeah. And he didn't
Talk about gruesome.
Right. He did not take Avery with him like I thought he was going to. But, of course, he's like, you know, I will get the cops, you know, I will get out, and I will get help, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. But Avery doesn't stay in his room that night, and Luke gets out through the playground, through the fence under the playground. Maureen has actually...
She basically gave him a map on how to get out of there. She set up some stuff to help him get out too. She told him where the fence was low.
Right. But no, we also learned that Maureen doesn't have much time.
Right. And he knows it too. He even told her, he goes, do they know? And she's like, no, they don't know. They just want me to work. They don't care.
Right.
They don't know that she doesn't have much time left.
Right. So when he's trying to get out underneath the fence, and of course he's gotten caught by the fence, so he's got some scrapes and bruises and stuff.
Right.
You know, he's hurt himself trying to get out, and then he had to cut his ear with a knife that Maureen gave him to get that chip or earring,
the tracking
device out of his ear, and that was gross. I was like, oh, that would suck.
I would have rather just, instead of cut my ear off, I think I would have just sliced it like.
It was dark and he couldn't.
I would have just like.
He's 12 years old.
I would have cut it and then I wouldn't have cut my ear off. I don't know. I would have just cut my ear, not cut it off.
I don't know.
Like a stitch.
But anyway, so he gets through the woods and
finds a boat.
Yeah, finds a boat going down, and then he gets on this
railroad.
He
ends up in a boxcar on a train, and he's on his way out of the area, heading towards, I think, towards
Tim.
Toward where Tim is at.
That's what I think. That's where Tim's going to come in now from section 1.
How did they incorporate
I was telling my husband last night, I'm like, okay, so we've read 5 sections, and I feel like section 1 shouldn't have been section 1, but then again, we don't know what's ahead, so maybe section 1 is going, we needed that, so we know.
Yeah. To make your brain think, wow, hey, yeah.
But see, wouldn't it have been smarter though to make section 1 the prologue?
Yeah, maybe.
And then
that'd be a pretty big
chapter 1.
That'd be a pretty big prologue though.
Yeah, but then chapter 1. You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's what I'm used to. I don't know. But anyway, so the train is headed towards Tim's direction.
Tim's chugging away, choo, down the track, going down to
Luke is chugging. He's on his way to Tim. Yeah, you mix up the characters all the time.
I'm old. Hey, give me a break.
All right, so that's pretty much the highlight. What did you guys think of this section? What did you guys think of Luke and his escape? What do you think about him leaving Avery? I was kind of bummed that he left Avery, but then again, we don't know what's ahead.
Yeah, but I figure I think Luke thought maybe Avery was going to be okay for a while because he was still going through the tests and stuff.
True. And then, what do we think is going to happen? Do we think that Luke is going to get help?
I'm just curious if, and I'm sure everybody is Luke going to get the police there in time to save the people in the back?
Right. The back half?
Everybody basically, but still, what's going to be involved? It's a big government agency. What's going to be involved? How are they going to believe him?
That's what I'm curious.
How's Tim going to handle it?
Right, yeah. How is this all going to happen? How's it all going to start?
How's he going to make him believe that, over in the state over here, there's
we still have half a book to go. So I'm just curious of what's going to happen in the next, say, 4 sections. I'm just really curious. And what's going to happen with Luke and Avery and the rest of the kids. All of that jazz. Just what's going to happen next. So, we're going into section 6, which is called Hell is Waiting. What kind of hell?
How much more hell can you go through?
I know, right? Yeah, these kids have been through a lot with the tests and all that, because, shots for dots and
the dunking tank and all that. The dunking
tank and everything that they've been through. So I'm just curious of what's going to happen next. So I think we're going to go ahead and close right there. And unless you guys have anything to discuss in the comments below, that would be great. Or you guys see something that we didn't talk about, because we do just touch on the highlights, because it's more fun if you read it. Then we can talk back and forth because then we know, hey, what? Oh, you seen that? I forgot about that. Stuff like that. So we will see you in the next section or the next time on Books I Read. Bye.
Bye.